Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another installment of What's in the Box. And before I look at this month's Geek Fuel box, guys, I kind of have to share something. Now, as many people know, I am a big fan of cheesy, corny, campy movies. And one movie I really love that most people seem to absolutely hate is Batman and Robin. And one of the big reasons why most people cite it as the worst thing in the history of anything is because of a 3-second scene involving a single prop. And somebody over on Etsy.com has opted to remake the prop and sell it. And of course, I naturally had to get in on it, guys. So I bought this. Let me zoom in for you. Yes, I bought my own Bat credit card, and yes, guys, they actually even have a fully like patterned out back. This thing cost me $15, but guess what? Worth every penny. I absolutely love the way that this thing looks. This sucker is going into my wallet, and I'm going to be, in fact, hell, why not? Let me just grab my wallet here quick. I'm going to put it right in there now, just so that way it'll always be there whenever I leave the house. That is awesome. But now, guys, I'm going to focus now on what you guys clicked here to see, and that is this month's Geek Fuel, which the box looks like it's been kind of damaged by the post office, but oh well. My God, man, this thing here is heavy as hell. And considering the fact that I've also covered Loot Crate this month, and the box was kind of light, and I covered One Up Box, which was like borderline empty. The fact that this sucker's got a lot of weight on it, that is awesome. Now, let me crack the box open. I have already slit the tape. So let's see what we got in here, shall we? Oh yes, I continue to forget that they always put that little bit of like paper on top, so that way you can't see anything. Let's tear that open. Okay, and and apparently the theme is retro video games, because that's what the magazine shows, and that is sort of cool. Oh, and the back also has like a Geek Fuel Paperboy Game Boy box parody. That is really cool. Okay, so I'm not going to look at the magazine. Why? Because I don't want anything spoiled for me. So what do we got here? Well, first thing out of the box is an I Love Retro sticker. Okay, this thing here is certainly cool. I am going to have to find a spot to put it, but this thing is totally cool. I'm really digging this. But then again, I really have a feeling I'm going to like a lot of this, because I am into, you know, like retro anything. In fact, actually, it might just be retro in general. I don't know. Alright, what do we got next here? This is a downloadable game code for Worms? No fucking way! Dude, yes! This here, guys, is a code for the classic Worms game on Steam. And it's also got 2 gummy candy worms. Okay, well, first of all, I should mention, Worms is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I never had a chance to actually play the very first Worms game, so I'm definitely going to be using that code. But we also have these 2 gummy worm candies, which, honestly, they look kind of nasty in the packaging. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this code. Let me set that off to the side. Why don't I crack open one of these gummy worms and see if they're any good, especially since I normally am a fan of gummy worms, but they're normally not, you know, the color of shit. Or, well, just the natural color of worms. Okay, let's take one of these suckers out of the packaging. Wow, man, it is really cold outside. I can tell because I just brought in the box, and this worm is ice cold. My God, this thing just does not look appealing. Alright, what the hell? Let's see if it's any good. Alright, well, actually, it doesn't have a taste at all. What the hell? See, guys, gummy worms usually have some kind of like a flavor to it. Like, usually it's kind of sort of like a fruit flavor, or maybe in this case I was kind of sort of expecting a chocolate. But really, there's... Oh, wait, here we go. Now I'm actually starting to get a little like a fruit taste on it. That is not bad. And the fact that I have a second one there, that is awesome. I might as well finish off this first one. So what else have we got next? We have... Alright. Space Invaders soap on a rope. Okay, this here is certainly cool. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use it, just simply because it looks so friggin' cool. I actually am almost tempted to just sort of, you know, like hang it up somewhere. But you know what, guys? The very fact that I honestly didn't even know that they made Space Invader themed soap on a rope. That is awesome. All right, let me set this down somewhere and let's see what else we have in the box. All right, oh well, we might as well tackle the T-shirt here. Oh. Dude! Nice! Alright, guys. It is a Pack Batman-themed shirt. This thing is fucking amazing. And if they actually would have sent it in my size, I would totally fucking wear it. But I do know now I'm going to have to buy another one of those t-shirt frames. This son of a bitch is totally getting framed. That is amazing looking. I am really digging the art style on that thing. All right. So guys, we have here an awesome shirt. All right, so what's next? This actually looks like this maybe, what the hell? Oh, okay. All right. You know what, guys? Now, I seriously have bitched about the previous companies, Loot Crate and 1UpBox, doing the stupid button thing. Well, now Geek Fuel has given a button, except it's just a simple I love retro button. This thing here is fine, because this thing actually looks as if there was some level of effort put into it, and it matches the sticker, because it's the same font, and it's also from the same site, which is readretro.com. Now, that is actually not what I noticed at first. I noticed this. Let me take off the bubble. Let me take off the bubble wrap here. It is a Wonder Woman glass. Yes, guys. This thing here is actually modeled after the old vintage DC, comic tumbler, glasses that they actually put out back in like the 80s, and they actually have been remaking these. It would probably have been nicer if I'd have gotten, I don't know, like Green Lantern, Flash, Sergeant Rock, maybe Batman. But you know what, guys? Wonder Woman here is also equally fine, and I've actually been looking for cups to hold friggin' like change and everything. So now I can hold all of my quarters inside of a Wonder Woman glass. This is a really high quality glass too, guys. This thing here is amazing. Let me set this down somewhere so that way it doesn't get broken. Is there anything else in the box? This actually, I guess actually it was so heavy because it has that heavy Wonder Woman glass. And then we just have the card that runs us through everything. So let me see here. The vinyl sticker and the button, the Worms code, and the Earthworm gummy candies. And yes, guys, they actually would have given you possibly a Batman or a Green Lantern pint, glass to go along with this. Oh, and actually, this right here is not the Geek Fuel magazine, apparently. This thing here is a Geek Fuel exclusive retro magazine, best of year one. So actually then, guys, the magazine ties into the button and the sticker. It's also a magazine with a $10 cover price. Shit, no, guys, seriously, look at that. I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick that up. $9.99 cover price. What magazine costs $9.99? That just seems absolutely barking mad. But hey, you know what? I'm actually going to take it out of its little like poly bag. I'm kind of curious what is in Retro Magazine. Subscribing up today. Okay, so it really is just another gaming magazine. Except it has kind of a focus on retro, on both retro gaming and apparently also a little bit of, like modern gaming also. Okay. So this right here is sort of cool. Oh, look at this. They also have a big article on box art. That is really, really cool. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to read over this. My God, guys. I actually have gotten a magazine I seriously want to read in one of these like random boxes. That is really cool. The only thing that still kind of bugs me is that $10 cover price, but frankly, the box itself is only about 14 bucks, as they actually state right on the thing. It's $14 plus shipping. So guess what? You spend $14 and you get a $7 game code and a $10 magazine. That honestly, guys, totally adds up. That is awesome. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I was kind of sort of let down this month when it came to Loot Crate, and 1UpBox completely fizzled out and failed. Geek Fuel, guys, has stepped up. This is probably the best box I've gotten. Actually, guys, out of the 2 months I've done this thing here is probably the best box I've gotten, period. If for no other reason than, God damn it, I can finally play the classic Worms, game on Steam. That is amazing. And plus also, guys, the fact that I now have a DC Comics pint, glass, this also is really awesome. And if you guys want to get your own, Geek Fuel plan, and if you want to get in on some awesome stuff like this, I am going to provide a link for you. Please, guys, by all means, click on that, swing over once more, guys, and I can actually sell you on this. It's only $13.90 a month plus shipping. And you guys can get stuff like this each and every month. This thing was awesome. I am so happy I signed up for Geek Fuel, guys. This was absolutely fantastic, and this, guys, is a great way to round out a month, which honestly for me personally has kind of sucked. This thing here is a huge breath of fresh air, and I absolutely love it. Anyway, guys, with that we come to the close of another installment of What's in the Box. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.